Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is another beer from Pontoon Brewing out of Sandy Springs, Georgia. This is the Don't Haze Me, Bro. I love the can art with this. You get the video game style artwork on the label. So the Don't Haze Me, Bro is an IPA with Azaka, Zappa, and Strata hops. It clocks in at 7.7% alcohol by volume, 80 IBUs. So definitely getting up there with the IBUs. But don't haze me, bro. So I'm assuming this is going to be a hazy style IPA. Probably a little bit too hoppy to be a New England IPA at 80 IBUs, but we'll see. All right, there's your pour. It definitely looks more along the lines of a New England IPA. It is maybe a little bit darker, but it's definitely got the haze to it. You cannot see through it at all. It's an opaque, deep orange color with about a finger and a half's worth of a frothy white head. The aroma, mango is the first thing I'm picking up on. Mango, tangerine, maybe even a little bit of guava in there. I've become a little bit more familiar with guava over the last month or so I can confidently say that I'm picking up on a little bit of guava. But the lead aroma is mango, so tropical fruit forward aroma with mango leading the show. Nice malt character as well, kind of picking up on like a wheat bread note. It's like some wheat malt. Not picking up on any of the 7.7% ABV on the aroma. It smells absolutely delightful, but I have to be honest, it smells more like a New England IPA with the mango tropical fruity notes leading the show, at least with the aroma. Let's get into the palate and see if maybe it's a little bit more balanced or a little different, but it definitely smells more along the lines of a New England IPA. So smells good. Without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Mango, followed immediately by wheat bread notes, wheat malty notes. Um, those 80 IBUs are coming through for sure. Definitely getting some bitterness. It starts in the middle and it goes all the way through the finish. So the bitterness kind of hits you a little early. A lot of times the bitterness doesn't hit you till the very end after you swallow it down, but in this beer's case, I'm picking up on the bitterness about halfway through the sip. The tropical fruit notes are very nice. Like I said, that wheat bready malt character is nice as well, but right about the same time that I pick up on that nice wheat bready malt character, the bitterness hits you and it lasts all the way through the finish, and it lingers a little bit too. There's a little bit of a lingering bitterness with this. So I guess this would be more along the lines of just a hazy IPA. Although the hops that are in here, while they do have a nice tropical fruit note initially, like I said, mango being the star of the show, they do have a significant bitterness to them. It's definitely got a bittering finish, this beer does. This is kind of the best of both worlds between like a West Coast and a New England. And it is, I guess it's classified as a hazy IPA. Well, it just says IPA on the label, but the name of the beer itself, Don't Haze Me, Bro. You know you're getting a hazy beer. And of course, as soon as you pour it, there you go. It is a hazy beer. So it's got really a nice variety of everything. If you're an IPA lover, if you like West Coast, if you like hazy New England style IPAs, I think you're really going to be happy. If you don't like super bitter beers, you might not like this one in particular, especially if you're expecting something more along the lines of a New England IPA. Although it does hit on those levels, it provides you that nice tropical, fruity goodness and nice wheat malt character. It does have that substantial bitterness, which might be a turnoff for certain people, especially if you've gotten used to the New England style IPAs that have a lot less bitterness. This is a nice, I would call it more of a hybrid beer because it's a perfect blend of a West Coast and a hazy New England style tropical fruity juicy type IPA. I'm really digging this beer. Really digging it. The alcohol is masked exceptionally well. The body is relatively light considering that it's 7.7 and 80 IBUs. Sometimes when you get that high IBU level in conjunction with the elevated alcohol, it can be a little overwhelming. Some may even say a palate wrecker or a one and done type beer. Even though it's enjoyable, you wouldn't want to really drink too much. I could drink 2 or 3 of these, I think, no problem. It's not going to wreck my palate. It is relatively well balanced, even though you are getting a lot of bitterness on the finish. You're getting those nice tropical, juicy, fruity notes up front and that nice wheat, bready, malty center. So it's a well-rounded beer overall. I think you could drink a few of these, especially if you're into these types of beers. If you like juicy, fruity IPAs and you like West Coast IPAs, this is a perfect blending of the two styles. And I think that it's extremely drinkable considering that it's a high ABV, 7.7% beer. Delicious, nice and refreshing. Carbonation is kind of getting up there towards medium. It's not overly done, but it's definitely closer to medium with the carbonation. Nice glass lacing, nice head retention. Just a beautiful beer. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. This is another winner from Pontoon Brewing Company of Sandy Springs, Georgia. I know their distribution is expanding, so you may be able to find their beers in your area, even if you don't live in the state of Georgia. So if you can find the Don't Haze Me Bro IPA from Pontoon Brewing Company, definitely worth checking out. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.